Colleagues, I am pleased to report that earlier today, the Budget and Legislative Analyst released a comprehensive report on the impacts of San Francisco's local rent relief program. This is a report that we requested, and I urge you all to review it. The results so far from this program are nothing short of remarkable, especially given that we launched this program during a global pandemic. I wanted to share some highlights from the report with you. San Francisco's Emergency Rental Assistance Program, also known as ERAP, provided a total of $61.2 million worth of local rental assistance to 10,110 households from 2021 through March 2024, and there's still some funds left and applications are still being processed. The program overwhelmingly benefited the most vulnerable San Franciscans, preventing thousands of people from becoming homeless during the pandemic and the start of the recovery. Half of the ERAP recipients were Black or Latinx. 87% of the recipients were extremely low income, earning from 0 to 29% of area median income. The top neighborhoods served were the Tenderloin, Soma, Bayview, Lower Polk, Western Addition, and Mission. And colleagues, this report really shows what happens when we tax ultra-wealthy corporate interests to fund people's basic needs. Thanks to this program, over 10,000 households, at least 20,000 San Franciscans, were spared eviction and crushing debt. I am incredibly proud of how our city came together to make this happen. San Francisco had by far the largest local rent relief program of any city. And when we launched this effort, there were many who said it couldn't be done, and some who fought it politically and in the courts. But our vision was to ensure that the health crisis did not become an eviction crisis. And I believed then, as I do now, that evictions should be a last resort, not a starting point when people face hardship. With eviction bans, a right to counsel, and a robust local rent relief program, we achieved this vision of preventing mass displacement, saving homes and saving lives, and leaving tenants, landlords, and our entire city in a much better place than where we would have been without these crucial measures. I'm especially proud of all the voters who voted for Prop I, which was the single biggest source of funds for the ERAP program, as laid out in detail in this report. I'm also proud of all the community partners, the outreach and intake workers who helped make sure that people knew of the program and knew how to access funds, of all the tenants who took action to stay in their homes, and of this Board of Supervisors, which went to bat for these funds through appropriations, budget negotiations, and implementing legislation. I'd also like to recognize the hard work of the community development staff at the Mayor's Office of Housing and Community Development, led by Brian Chu, who implemented this unprecedented program amidst a global pandemic with constantly changing rules and landscape of federal and state regulations. So I highly recommend, colleagues and members of the public, that everyone review this report, which is on the city's website, listed with the Budget and Legislative Analyst reports. Learn more about the impacts of our work together on this. It really shows that what we as a city can do when we tax the ultra-rich to provide the help that people need.